And we in there in a motion like this, alright? And you can turn it around and you're down again. And there you'll find that you've got some finely chopped up coriander, which we're going to be adding in the end. We have done, number one, chopped up the onions. So we've used one onion. We have a piece of tenderized steak, and the Bob here has cut that into strips. We've added one chopped tomato, added in our Knorr spaghetti bolognese dry cooking sauce, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's all we've done so far.
Yeah.
We've taken it off the heat. It's thickened up really nicely, and now we're going to add in some kidney beans, which are awesome. And I mean, for a chili, this is something that you would do as well. So we've added that in, and we're just going to give that a good stir. And then we've got here some flour tortillas, all right, which we're going to be using. So for those of you that don't know what burritos are, burritos is a type of Mexican wrap that is quite nutritious, and depends on how many you have. And because they are deadly, you just want more. So I'm going to get Bob to open up here, and we're going to start to lay them in here. We've already preheated our oven to 180. That's true.
The gift wrapping, but only food.
Yeah.
Where's the sticky
tape? Here we go.
It's not sticking together. It's like a parcel.
Yeah, and then you turn it over, and we're gonna put it on the tray.
Okay.
Right. Done.
Oh yay!
All right. It's one of the things that you can now go to making dinner, and it's nice and healthy. What we're going to be making now, we've got a couple of chicken breasts. We have, again, half an onion. The recipe calls for full onion, but because this is kind of show business, we're kind of just cutting corners, and we're not doing the full recipe. We've got a little bit of coriander, which we're going to be using at the end. Coriander goes great with curries. We've got well, it's not a tin, but it's a tin of chopped tomatoes, and we've got a little bit of crushed garlic, and in here we've got garam masala, some curry powder, right, which makes a curry in terms of flavor. And then for the end, last couple of touches, we've got a little bit of cream, and we're going to be using the water to go with the stock pot. I'm going to take this chicken and cut it into bite sizes as, you know, according to how big you like your pieces to be. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to take the chicken off the pan once it's once you've sealed it, because we're just trying to lock the flavors inside the chicken, and then we're going to use the very same pan with the very same oil. And if you find that you need to add a little bit more oil, like we did with the steak and the onion, with the burritos that we're making, feel free to add a little bit more olive oil or a little bit of butter. It does the trick as well. We're going to use the same flavors. We're going to try and keep things together. We're going to add the onions now with the curry powder. Another thing that we're doing here is you're not trying to necessarily brown your onions. You're literally trying to just saute your onions, soften them. So you want them to get, so a cool way to know that you have softened your onions is that you start to see that they start to lose that harsh white color and become transparent, all right? So I think that we're ready. The heat is really good. So we're going to add in our crushed garlic. I'll let you do that. Yeah, no, it's being stubborn. So the next step now is to add back our chicken. And I'm going to do this, but I'm worried about the heat. Yeah. We've added in some of the curry powder, we've added in the chicken. We're going to add in the stock pot. So literally 1, 2, 3, in you go. And then you're going to add in not 250 mils of water. Just so that we're on the same page. We're going to add in about 50 mils of water. There you go. We're going to let that cook off. We just added in the tomatoes. So literally, if you're thinking now, it can't be, it really is that easy. And you know curries, the longer you cook them, the juicier and tastier they become. So this literally, yeah, all you have to do is it's a 5 to 10 minutes and it's good to go, right? And then at the end, once it's cooked, you're going to add in a little bit of cream, top it off with a bit of coriander, and it will taste